Hi, everybody. Hopefully you can see this. Um, I thought that I posted my runs from this weekend and I thought it'd be interesting, or if you guys would be interested in, I've watched a lot of my runs. I'm watching my horses move. They got tired of waiting for me. So the two old horses now are mad and leaving. They're waiting for the grain. Anyway, focus. Um, I have noticed a pattern in my runs over the last month that I need to change. Um, I tend to, it's kind of two things. I think it's twofold. I kind of figured out yesterday. One is I am not seeing my target when I'm coming out of the box. And I don't think it's that I'm not seeing it. It's that either that I'm not thinking about it. So visual, probably a processing thing because I'm thinking about scoring so I'm not seeing my target, and then I'm getting kind of rocked forward because my mare is wanting to, she did really good this weekend, but she wants to, if I do this at all, step in the right stirrup at all, so I put pressure on her right side, she goes left and wants to pass. If I stay in the middle, she's fine. 101, which is a lot harder to do than it is to say. Anyway, so I have kind of come up with, worked my dominoes backwards to figure out the fact that I'm going to do two things. Because she feels kind of shifty on me. And I don't think that she's any more shifty. I think she's just moving a little more because she feels good. And so I'm going to do two things this week. I'm going to rope the bale on a bosu ball, which is those half balls, flat bottom, squishy top. And so it's going to be turned over. I'm going to stand on the flat and the squishy is going to be on the bottom. I'm going to rope the bale on the squishy ball, and then I'm going to do the Brock string, which is this big long string with beads on it that I'm going to work on my eye teaming together, because I know that my left eye sometimes doesn't quite be due to concussions, and maybe it's my right eye because I've been dealing with some post-concussion stuff on my right side too. So I'm going to work on those two things this week. So I'm going to try to video when I do them this week. Today's Monday. I just kind of am coming up with my plan today. It's a little bit of a transition time for me because we're done with the rodeos for the fall. We don't have any WPRA stuff until the second week of October, I think. I mean, I say this, and then there's this other jackpot I might go to the end of September. But so anyway, Maddie's getting this week off from roping. I'm going to exercise her. Next week, I'm going to try to go to Cess once and rope on her. So it's a little bit of a transition time. This is probably her only time off that she's really going to have until the end of March next year. So she's getting this little bit of time off. Hopefully that's all she gets. And then my Big Star horse, he needs 2 more weeks off. So from his bleeding stuff this last week. So I'm kind of without a horse this week. So that's what I'm going to focus on. And if you guys want to join me, I will get some videos and show you what I mean by this stuff. The reason I think the bosu ball, or roping the bale on an unstable surface, is really good. The other thing I've seen people do, and I am not willing to try it yet, is to take a big therapy ball and they kneel on the therapy ball and rope the bale. I'm not brave enough to try that. Maybe one day. I think it's a really, really good exercise. But I just am not willing to do that yet. Or you can also mimic the same thing by putting like a couch cushion down or a pillow down, or you can take a piece of plywood and then put a 2x4 in. So you take a piece of plywood's here, and you take a piece of 2x4 and you put the 2-inch side like this. So it's a rocker board this way. There's lots of ways to develop an uneven, so you're simulating an uneven surface while roping the bale. So, and then the other piece is just a white piece of string that's about 3 foot long. You can make this at home. I can order it on Amazon. And then beads on the string that are spaced about 6 inches apart. So you need like 4 or 5 beads spaced 6 inches apart along the string that's 3 feet. Or I can post a link if you guys are interested. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And again, how I got there was as I worked back if you watch my videos, I started doing it at Moses Lake, and then I did it for all my both runs in Port Angeles, Canby, and then I did it at, I don't even remember what the next weekend was. I did it this weekend on 2 of my runs, and I only have one of them videoed. But I'm rolling my hand instead of delivering like this, I'm rolling it like this. So then my bottom strand is coming up and I'm horn loping my calves. So I think it was created out of my horse moving. And now if my horse moves, I roll my body to the inside instead of being, and then if I stand up and be solid, then she stands up and keeps her shoulders square. So I think it's all, my horse is trying to please me, but we need to get on the same page. So anyway, hopefully that helps, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.